sisters. So it is week 8 for my anthropology and psychology class. So I'm going to do my homework. If you want to stay, you are more than welcome. So my professor this week is saying, we are roughly halfway through the semester. As we round the bend from economic anthropology, we turn towards political anthropology as a subfield. We also traveled to the Arctic and over to Saudi Arabia, in addition to all the case studies covered in your text. Shall we dive in? Of course. This week we explore politics from anthropological point of view. From small hunter-gathering bands to established states, politics is omnipresent in many aspects of life, spanning from the informal to elaborately established. Girl, I can't read for the life of me. The coordination of behaviors takes many forms. Much of the political organization in recent current events can, of course, be brought onto our discussion as well. So the module objectives are to understand how anthropologists explore political and status within a wide array of different societies. Girl, see, I grew up with a not very large vocabulary. So like I always have to break these questions down because I feel like my reading comprehension as a elementary school child in Oakland, California, it was horrible. And I can remember that. And it's crazy that my son is going through that now. He's been having a bunch of subs, and we are in a better area. We're an hour away from Tracy. Like, the educational system is just better here, I'm sorry to say. In Oakland, it's just, they barely are teaching you the minimal. But my son is going through this where he's having a lot of substitute teachers. And I went through that in elementary school, and I specifically remember during my reading comprehension and math, I was having a really hard time understanding because my teachers were just like being switched all the time. And just, I definitely had a learning disability. So it's still stuck with me along the way, which I did plan on going back to the community college and asking for an assessment, which is something you can do, but I'm far from Oakland now, and I'm still taking my community college courses there now. So I eventually would love to find time to do a learning disability test or whatever it is that they can do to rule out if I do or not have one. You know what I'm saying? Because you could still have a very, like, your short-term memory, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't remember things, and you just have to work a little bit harder. But I want to know if I do have one or not. But like for these, how he's saying the objectives, like understand how anthropologists explore political and status within a wide array of different societies, like within a wide array. Like for me, it takes time. Like I have to literally break that down. Like, what is it really asking me? Like, simplify it for myself. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But so he wants us to understand anthropologists, explore political and status within a wide array of different societies, discuss how many different groups coordinate behaviors within a small or large societies, case studies on the Inuit conflict resolution and women political candidates in Saudi Arabia are interesting additions to the context covered in the text chapter. And then I have a quiz this week, so quiz over this and last week's material due on or before Sunday. I look forward to discussing. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to break these down. I can use other words like what I normally do, write it down, understand how anthropologists explore. So we're basically understanding how anthropologists find out their information, right? Or how they explore political and status within a wide, status within a wide array of different societies. Okay. The status within different societies, right? So we're going to find that. And then we're going to discuss how different groups coordinate behaviors with a small or large societies, how they are, right? With a small or large group of people, case studies. So yeah, I'm going to write down the main things in my notebook, and then I'll be Googling some of these words, to better simplify these questions. So as I'm reading my textbook, which, mind you, our textbook is a free book. Many videos that I've posted, I explain how this book is free, and I'm just not sharing it with you guys, not on purpose but on accident. But I'll try to put it in the comment section because it's totally free and anyone can learn about this. This is social and cultural anthropology. It's Anthro 3 basically. So yeah, let me know, are you guys taking any classes? I don't know if you know, but I am working towards becoming a nurse. But in the meantime, see, I was a medical assistant for like 5 years in the OBGYN, which is really my passion, but I had a child, so I ended up finding another healthcare administrative job from home because can't afford daycare. Alhamdulillah, I'm working from home. But I definitely want to get back into healthcare, do LVN, then an RN program. So I am 34 and it's never too late, alhamdulillah, here in the United States. Like, you can always go back to school, and the health field is somewhere where you'll always have a job. And if, my goal would be to be like a nurse practitioner, and then maybe just have my own practice, you know what I'm saying? So, or work under another doctor or something. But yeah, so inshallah, if Allah wills it, it's a goal of mine that I have. And I have a lot of bunch of little side things that I want to do. Like, I also want to be a teacher, and I also want, like, it's crazy how my mind works. Like, I literally want to do everything. I want to be a teacher. I wanted to get a small degree in multimedia arts because I want to create like an animation for Muslim girls. But all of these are projects that are achievable in life. I feel like anything is achievable, but obviously sticking with one thing at a time and working towards whatever it is that you want to do. Of course, I wish that I've started sooner. Like, I have so many ideas of like making books and stories for, like Muslim communities. I don't know, for girls especially. Like, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and read this, and I'll come back in a little bit and share with you what I've learned.